Alright, more Popper. This is a deck a kind of deck I had played against last time Popper was around, and it seemed pretty cool. It's the grindiest, infinite valuist kind of thing you can really do, and there's certainly more options than what I have in here. Like, you could probably put Gurmag Angler, maybe, but I only have two of these, and I would probably put two more before I put any Gurmag Anglers. But the idea is to escape mostly Voracious Typhon. You can escape this as well, but mostly interested in spamming this into Oblivion. So it's nice to, in some kind of ideal scenario, have your deck be like 20 cards and you keep clearing the mind, so you always have what you need, and you've essentially escaped away cards that you don't ever want to see with like these two and Treasure Cruise. So your deck is just like this fine-tuned 20 cards. Now this is like extremely late game and probably doesn't come up too often, but it's just ideal. I just think that's a ideal late game strategy. It's just my opponents probably won't let games last that long. It's also, going a bit of a tangent about this, come to my attention that Rampant Growth is in the game. I'm a little bit blown away that I did not know this. I like looked it up and there was a bunch of comments online saying like other people didn't know it was in the game as well. I'm 99% certain this is legal in the main format I play, which is Historic Brawl. I just didn't know it was in the game. And it seems like a lot of other people didn't know it was in the game. I, to the point, did not know this so in far that like I haven't seen anyone play Rampant Growth against me. So I think there's maybe a deck collection sort of search function issue, or I don't really know how you could make this a card that people were aware is in the game, but I'm just blown away that I did not know Rampant Growth was not in the game. So I think there needs to be some kind of way to sort that out with how they like introduce new cards even at common that are like a highly played, fairly sought after common that would be ideal for a bunch of formats. I mean, you could see this card in other formats, not just Historic Brawl, but I just can't believe that I didn't know this, and I guess it's been here for like 2 months. Unbelievable to me, but yep, that's the deck. Send it. This is fine. Oh no. My first Thraben Inspector opponent. Oh no, it's not mono white. Oh no. Alright, just get rid of clear the mind here. What? Oh, they're picking up the discard. I'm like, what? You're not picking up the Thraben Inspector? That's weird. Alright, I don't really think the Death Cap's doing much here. I'm just going to get rid of it. Alright, well, we have like 12 removal spells in our deck, so it would be ideal to draw one. Hmm. 12 removal spells. Just anything to stop the flyer, please, would be pretty nice. Any card. Surely. Alright, 2-turn clock. I will play the land, because my opponent has discard effects. Have I been to a Pauper tournament in real life? Local Magic game store. But no, not like a fly out and go to anything. Oh, they're running the full 8? Oh, nice. Well, maybe. Running the full 8. Alright, so they only have to block a single one. Still gonna swing. And again, just always playing my lands and stuff. Although maybe I don't have to. No, just min-max deck thinning. Just gonna play it. There's not much value in leaving anything up. Opponent can't really afford to play around anything, so. I've actually caught up with my opponent in terms of how many cards are in our library. Does that do Scry 2? Yeah. So they can only swing with a single creature, and if they do, and I top deck a removal spell, they're going to feel really bad. Which means they probably don't want to swing. Alright, yeah, this puts themselves dead to removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go all the way. It just gives me the most mana. Okay. Hey. Little did my opponent know, I didn't draw anything. But, yeah. Okay. Well, I like a turn 2 one of these, but I'll take what I have. Against red. Ugh. It really doesn't matter what the cards are in your deck, just red deck wins. Oh, 20 mountains, random 1s and 2 drops that are good enough. Okay, I will play land and cast removal spell because my opponent did not cast a creature. Otherwise, I'd play the Dart Frog. Okay, I will just do this now. Again, no creature, so I'm gonna do this. Again, no creature. So a boatload of burn, but they didn't cast a burn spell on my end step, so I'm not sure about that. I feel a little safe just putting this into yeah, we're just gonna run this out. So there's no haste threat that could chip away at me, and if they want to cast 2 burn spells into it, how am I ever upset with that? Alright, yeah, we're in a good spot, I think. I really, really wish I could see my opponent's hand here. I'm kind of blown away that they haven't cast anything. Maybe it's a ton of pump spells? Like a ton of pump spells. I don't know. Don't know. it was castable before I played this, so I really don't know. They never sent it face. Maybe just sending a lightning strike face was useless, or burst lightning, bump in the night, Okiba, Epicure, something Epicure. So there's like at least 16 cards in my opponent's deck that kills me there. Probably more than that actually. So that's a very high chance of me just dying off the top. Just still feels bad, and I'm going to complain about it. Oh well. Neat deck. The match felt so scripted? What do you mean? Also, hello. Do I play Frog? What does this do? Things I don't... Ooh, if I do... Yep, alright. Probably gonna not block with the Frog? If they spend removal here... Oh, they don't. Whenever a creature enters, so I lose life. Fortunately, I do not play a multitude of creatures. Should be a good idea to at least put all my colors in play. Yeah, I lost because you showed up to chat. That's why I lost. So... we are going to play this. I don't really care about this. Get us... No, I don't need another black, so maybe another green? Yeah. The Frog can't always be my second green. They hit all the right cards in the end. I mean, yeah, they did it, but consistency is key, right? Consistency is key. Also, it's going pretty well. Oh, that's annoying. That's actually kind of annoying. I'm going to swing for one and pass. I can deal with this with my own removal. I can just simply let it sit around and deal with things later. Let's get rid of the flyer now. Used to run it in Pauper. This seems pretty cool. I mean, I'm down with it. Play this. We have 5, so 6, 7, 8. I can cast as Treasure Cruise. Suppose I will. What's nice about this deck is, kind of like the other one, I'm not really overlapping my stuff. Like the Tolarian Discount and the Escape and the Delve. Like they're not getting in the way of each other. Because all the ramp makes preceding ones much easier to cast. Which I really like. When it dies, they steal 2 life. Alright, not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, and at this point, when you don't need the Frog anymore, it's just a removal spell. And I love it. Serrated Scorpion. Interesting. I'm not going to cast removal spell on it. Alright, all that life gain gives you a bunch of time to chip away at me, but does it have time to close it out? Should I even play the Frog? Going down to 9, is that a good idea? Does this matter? Maybe I just don't play it until I think I need to really play it. Looks like we have a removal spell, we got the ward, yep. Does it change the clock to play this? I'm just going to play it. There's a very good chance I'm going to wind up playing it later, so I might as well do it now. It could matter. Oh, I love cycling this land. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. So let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway through the deck. We're halfway through the deck. Opponent draws a land. Why didn't they play this last turn? They could have... Oh, it's a sorcery. No, still, they could have just played it last turn, right? I feel like they really wanted to do that. And they didn't. So, yeah, I'll take 1, but it'll probably deal more than 1 to the opponent. Like, the earlier I play it. And it's actually the only thing I'm using to kill my opponent, so that's all I've got. I can't kill this with this, because it gets exiled. Alright, frogs, get in there. Send it. Send it, frogs, send it. You can do it. I have faith. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, they're the dumb one. Or one of the dumb ones. Alright, there we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Deals 3 damage and you gain 2 life. The 2 life here does not change the clock, so I won't remove my own creature, but I feel as though the game's over, so way before that would matter. I'm just going to play around anything. I'm just going to get rid of it so I don't get any life. Okay, that was a nice draw, I would argue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going all in. Exile it all. Don't need it. Alright, I don't think there's any draw that keeps him in. Even ill-gotten inheritance would not do it. Actually, you know what? Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Kinda close there. Kinda close, but just, not close enough. I mean, I'm fine if I have the one-to-one removal spam, and my deck has the capacity to do that. I just didn't draw it. Alright. One of these matchups again. But they had like a 1-drop, which is kind of nuts. I wonder how many 1-drops they have. It can't just be this, but knowing me, it probably is. Alright, look at that. Again, I don't know the last time I've ever seen someone actually get a rabbit token because I just annihilate the rabbits one at a time. Okay, this again. I can let my opponent maybe play some cards. before I go to removal this card. People are pretty hesitant to dump a bunch of resources until it feels clear. So maybe we do that. Try to click fast, make them guess. Alright, that's most likely not what's going to happen here. They're just going to send it because they're going to send it regardless. So. Jank magic move. Thanks for taking the time to fat green options. Yeah, that's what I do be doing. But I'm pretty sure if you go through my other popper lists on YouTube, you'd have to dig through my magic YouTube videos. Can't remember the last time this event was around, but I did have a deck like that. I'm pretty sure I played it on YouTube. But yeah, best of luck to you. Let's play second blue. Yeah, I don't need another green, really. Hopefully this isn't a Lava Runner kind of deck. Okay, they have the third Kiln Fiend. Is this the first creature I played? It is, okay. Surprised they shocked that. No, I'm not. It's got Death Touch. It could Stonewall a creature my opponent might play. I'm actually going to do this now instead of this. There is haste out of my opponent's deck, but burn once in the event. The rest of your matches were like mono white life gain. I've seen red way more than the life gain strategy, honestly. But I think I'm pretty well suited against the red deck. The life gain strategies come with like ping effects that are kind of concerning. That is the 4th Kiln Fiend in the top 18 cards. Let's do this. Opponent has all 4 copies of the best card in their deck, but we have come extremely prepared for it. I'm gonna play this in deck thin. It's a red deck, it's not gonna play around anything. Shouldn't have played your land first, but opponent did do that. Oh hey, that was a really good draw. Well, I mean, I put a ton of removal in my deck, so it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. There's no second creature, right? No. Okay, more removal. I can do this for a while here. There we go. Finally found one. Just play the land here. I'm not gonna eat my own 4/4 ever. It is a 3-turn clock too. And I'm at my starting life total. Okay, that Tithing Blade probably seals it in. I could probably just eat this and still win with the Tithing Blade, but it's obviously faster. They could be stockpiling removal spells, but that's not very successful against this 4/4 because it just turns into a 7/7. You just sort of back to where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many lands do I have left? 4? Yeah, they saw... Wow, they actually saw half of their deck, which is nuts. Like, we both saw the same amount of cards. Man, on the draw again. Ugh. It's all these draw games. I haven't played an Archaeologist in this deck yet. Somebody who mulliganed. Oh my goodness. Let's go get a blue, right? Yeah. I might even want to go down to 2 islands, honestly. I think 2 islands is reasonable. Okay, I'm actually quite excited to see what my opponent is up to. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, so they're playing the whale. Let's play this, yeah. I will take the treasure cruise here. And I will play this. So... as long as it's just the whale, I'm fine. If there's a second whale, it gets a little spooky. Okay. Sure. That's neat. I have never seen this card before. Alright, there's the annoying thing. Let us play this. And hopefully the 5/5 is a huge issue. Like, this deck might not be able to stop the Tolarian Terror, and that could be very significant. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, game. Are you serious? It's your last card? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm in actual shambles. I'm just going to chump block. It's most likely the best that card is ever going to do for me. I don't necessarily have to play a second one. That was a very good draw, actually. That was a very, very, very good draw. I will not attack. There's no red, which is very surprising. So no skull of whatever you call it. I think I will swing with a single one and trade with the Mirror Enforcer. And then I have the advantage. Like that. So I think... second Petrify, sure. Oh, I can actually get rid of these terrors with this blade. That's pretty cool. I will. Because there's like no answer in my deck to this enchantment, so... Alright. Alright. Second Treasure Cruise might turn this around. That was also huge. I'm just going to full retail this. I'm going to full retail it. Just keep the graveyard intact for now. Alright. Looks like we're going to very likely beat the Petrify here. The first Petrify that made me salty. But who knows. These don't deal with too many cards in my opponent's deck, so we'll still find out. I'm halfway through my deck. Crazy how fast that happens. Alright, 2 more basics to go find. Exiling this means it doesn't draw a card, so I'm going to exile it. That was a very good draw. Uh-oh. What do I do? I guess I'm not doing anything. Just taking my medicine. Okay, game, that's probably one of the worst draws. It was only 2 basics in the deck, too. So now I can't even, like, tutor thin. This is only -5, -5, yeah. Oh, game, please, not like this. What are you doing? Oh, no. So we have 2 Tithing Blades. We have all of these. Literally all of them. Okay, come on. No more lands in my deck. Well, basics in my deck. What is going on, game? You need to calm down. Opponent's just top-decking threats, and I am drawing lands. Sounds about right. Finally draw one. Probably too late now. There's a pretty good chance my opponent probably has a removal spell and might just be dead. So, sure. Take 5, go to 4, go up to 6, swing for 4s, a 2. That's an interesting draw. I will play it before I decide what to do. Alright, now they cannot attack because they'll just die. And I might stabilize at 1. They can't swing. They won't live. Oh, they're dead to the blades though. So they have to find 1 damage here? They have to find 1 damage. I don't know what it could be. Yes! Oh, what a crazy game. Oh, I'm so happy I won. Oh, that was a sweet deck from the opponent. So Esper artifacts. I really think you need to make room for the giant red-black equipment, that the skull clamp thing, whatever it's called. But the Petrifies are very strange. I think there's actually a 1-mana Petrify in blue that you could run that's probably better, right? I don't think you need to play this, especially how there's no Planeswalkers in the format. So I don't know if I like the white. I could actually take the frog out for card draw or something. The frog is definitely my least favorite card in here. I don't like how vulnerable it is to removal as well. Or it's like the other threats are slightly less vulnerable. I could probably just play this. Stem some of the bleeding here. I will not take that. This is a 1/4, is kind of like a parked removal against all the small creatures instead of just committing 3 mana to this card or something. Alright, well, I mean, that's a card. Let's play this for a trade. We could play... I think we can take a turn to do this. That's fine. Though the cruelty would have been good if I took it. Not gonna lie. Create a food token? That's weird. Do I play the ramp spell? Probably? Nah. I could, but I don't think I'm going to. There's no deserts. No deserts in play, so that's nice. Okay. I can simply recast that. I can recast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I lose the frog in combat here, so I guess I can't recast that. I'm definitely regretting not picking up the other Bob Nicholas thing here. This is a 3-drop, so I can exile it with that. Each other creature you control named that, which there are none. Sure. I think we're gonna stabilize. I don't think I'm gonna block, because this will gain more life later if I don't block, so. Oh, if I had Tolarian Terror here, it'd be nice. So we can take 3? Oh, the Delvers get counters though, so that's not true. Take 4? Yeah, we take 4 here. I would swing. I think I would swing, yeah. Because your board state doesn't get better if you're only drawing 1 card a turn. So you have to kind of just keep tapping out and swinging. In my opinion, I would probably swing all out. I think you just have to. Wow. Yeah, I think that was their opportunity. I think their opportunity's gone now. Yeah, I think it's gone. I mean, you can rely on the mana sinks here, but I have those covered. Well, you didn't swing last turn. You're not swinging this turn, right? Block there and there. Is there lethal in play? Block, 5. That's not lethal. Yeah, I don't know what changed. But I think because they're swinging this turn, they probably wanted to swing last turn, and they just did not, so. Mage Hunter's Onslaught? I don't like Mephic Vapors, but I don't know what Mage Hunter's Onslaught is. Oh no, they have flying. Uh-oh. That's a very out-of-nowhere problem. Come on. Oh no, I lost the game. 7. Yep, that sucks. Wow. Out of nowhere flying. Tragic. I want to play like a blue-red something deck. What does this do? Whoa. Alright. I like it. I will just play this, I guess. It's fine. I have not seen anyone play this before. 4 mana, 3/3 repeatedly is kind of not too exciting, but you know, it could get there. It's probably removal, but that's okay. It's not like I'm dodging it by not playing my creatures. Opponent does nothing? Okay, well, I'm gonna swing. It's kind of nuts how my opponent just did nothing there, actually. A bit confused. I guess making a 3/3 is... I mean, if all you're doing is this, it's just not... It's not getting there. Does it enter tapped? It does. I guess it doesn't really matter if it does. I can exile this, right? It's not it's like it's forever thing. So let's play another, another black source. Just pass the turn? No, I want to get around edicts. So let's exile this here. And I mean, at this point, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think that's okay. Actually didn't draw too much, though. No artifact lands. I don't know how reliable Tolarian Terror is, but we'll see. There is that black spell that kills it. That is not the black spell that kills it. Yeah, you can't swing with the Mirror Enforcer now. Now what? Looks like there's another Voltaic Surge in hand. Do I want this Rampant Growth? I think I do. I can just simply cast it, so yeah, why not? Bloop. And Grasp of Darkness. Do I swing is the question. I don't think I do. Even with this Grasp, I can just wait. I would like to get rid of this Volt Scourge, so I don't die to the Cranial Plating that my opponent's going to definitely have. Although they don't have artifact lands. Maybe they just didn't draw them? I don't know. That's just a random 2/3. That is incredibly random. You got it. Yeah, I gotta kill the flyer. It looks weird, but this card will be a problem. They can sack it to deal 4 to something, but that it can't go face. It's just kind of a dead card here. Alright, Deadly Dispute's not a dead card. So we're gonna swing with a Talarian Terror. That's what we're gonna do. Still facing down the 4 damage spells, so one of these is gonna be Dedge. They should probably sack the treasure token, not their creature. I don't really agree with this. How does this work? It's like unblockable creatures with haste? Okay. Alright, opponent's out of gas, and I can start making 7/7s. Becky 12 with the follow. Surely you're not a bot. Let's get rid of 1, 2, wait. Try to get a little min-maxy here. Yeah. My opponent notably did not swing with Ginger Brew. But, definitely 2-for-1ing my opponent here is totally fine. So if they still draw the giant... Oh no, it's not even that big. They only have 2 artifacts. Yeah, see, now we're seeing the ripple effect of sacking this 2-3. I think that was really unnecessary. And probably a very bad idea from the opponent. I don't think it was a good idea there. The 2-3 could have changed blocking math, at least for a turn. Maybe not in the long run. Oh, they did actually draw it. They actually drew it. But no artifact lands, so... I mean, rip. Puts you to 15, so you don't die. I'd love for this to go the distance. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, it's not going to. Oh, you can scoot real quick. Yeah, they can scoot real quick. But when it comes to